Hey guys, what's happening? In this episode, I'm going to do something different. It's going to be a longer video, I suppose, because there are a lot of fragrances. I brought it down here just to show you because I was going through my collection and I want to do this sort of like a top 10, top 15 fashion. But I thought, like, no, all these fragrances that I got, I really did my research and I really love them, wearing them. I still am proud of owning them. So I thought, like, I show you some of my discontinued fragrances in my collection. Uh, One other thing that is some of these fragrances are available in modern formulation, rather reformulated, repackaged, but not in the same formulation. So I would urge, the whole purpose is to urge you to look at some of this discontinued, harder to find fragrances now, if you can. Some of them already impossible, near to impossible to find nowadays. Okay, some of them are relatively newer discontinued, some of them are discontinued long time back. They have officially stopped production and stuff like that. So I'll tell you very briefly on each. I have a lot of fragrances, nearly 40 or more, I did not count. So here we go, without any order, randomly I'm just picking up from this side all the way to here. Okay, this side. So let's go. This is, just remember that I don't, I'm not encouraging you to go and buy them right now, like hunt them down and pay top dollars. The whole idea is some of these fragrances have served the community really well. They have done their fair share of success as well as service. So if you can get a sample somewhere or try it from your friend, just experience once in a lifetime. That's all I'm saying. First fragrance is from House of Givenchy. This is called Play Intense. I do not have the vintage formulation, which is, it has some sort of a base here that is a bit cooler looking than this, but basically not much difference in terms of smell. This is a very nice coffee, sweet coffee, chocolate, that kind of a sweet, kind of like, you can say, gourmand kind of a fragrance. The first one I'm showing you is Givenchy Play Intense. It's very dark, mysterious, long lasting and sweet perfume for nighttime. Next, I'm showing you something I reviewed recent times. This is limited time edition, like limited edition, limited time release. It's from House of Carolina Herrera. This is called 212 VIP Man Wild Party, and I have recently reviewed it. It got very high score from me. Beautiful looking bottle here. Okay, one thing. Second thing, it has nice sort of cap, magnetic top, like any other VIP Man line. Very heavy bottle and smells so nice. It has a note like caviar, some boozy notes, some sweet notes. It's really intoxicating sort of perfume for colder nights. Very strong, long lasting. So 212 VIP Men Wild Party. Next, I'm gonna show a fragrance from House of Fendi. This whole line is actually discontinued. They have three in the line: Fendi Aqua, and Fendi Assoluto. This is very boozy, spicy, cinnamon, leather, everything you want in Spice Bomb, but you want more grown up, more sophisticated. This is very masculine, manly, lasts forever in cold weather. Fendi Assoluto. Next is a fragrance. It was to my shock actually. One of the reviewers recent times, I think it was Stefan, who mentioned that this fragrance got discontinued and he loves it a lot. This is called Calvin Klein Reveal for him. I'm gonna get a backup bottle for me because this is one of my signature scents since I started my journey. Very sweet, got the agave note, got a lot of leather. It has notes like a boozy notes, I think whiskey or brandy, one of those, I think brandy. So this is as good as Ultra Male, even better. It's right up there with those clubbing kings, all right? And it's very inexpensive still. So find one bottle for you before the prices go high. CK Reveal for him. Next is a fragrance from House of Bath and Body Works. I got this in 2016 before I left Malaysia. This is called Mahogany Woods. This is one nuclear mode projection and longevity fragrance. If you think Bentley for Man Intense was beastly, think of this as a father of that Bentley, because the fragrance is so amped up. It's so sweet with the sandalwood. I think they got, what is that boozy note? I forgot. Is it the whiskey or one of these notes in this? Because it's so much to remember. But if you ever try this perfume, you will actually be very surprised. For Bath and Body Works, they made a niche quality perfume, and thanks to Steven from Adolescence for bringing this under attention. This is called Mahogany Woods. Next, I'm showing you a fragrance I'm very proud of collecting, and I got it from one of my brothers. It's supposedly a clone of Gucci Rush, I think. Rush? No, not Rush. Gucci Envy. The green juice with that big ass cap. So this is from House of Carven. This is also discontinued now. Could be found before like 25, 35 bucks. Now it's supremely expensive. And I have a big bottle. This is Carven Homme for men. So this fragrance is very unique. This one, just check out all these fragrances full on review. You will get some idea. I'll put down the names. Just type on YouTube the fragrance name and space Joy Amin. Then you'll see the reviews. This is amazing, amazing quality. Let me spray some on my hand, just remind me. This one is just super rare to find. It comes in a very cheap packaging, but man, the smell is just to die for. For cold weather, this is like a really long lasting perfume, but the projection is kind of subtle, but you'll enjoy every single bit of this perfume if you like complex, mature, masculine fragrance. Okay, Carven Homme. Next, from House of Armaf, I have like about 20 ml left in this bottle because I thought I was never gonna buy the original, but this is a clone of Parfum de Marly, I think, Pegasus. This is called Armaf Craze. They also have Craze Noir, some other version, but this now officially very hard to find, discontinued. Comes with a big bottle, bittersweet almond, and it's kind of like vanilla, very nice cold weather scent, beast mode, as good as Pegasus, but Pegasus, it's really like nuclear compared to this. If you get like 6-7 hours from that, Pegasus will give you like 15-16 hours. But check out Craze if you can find it within 30-35 bucks. Still a great buy. Good fragrance, very unique from Armaf. Next is a perfume from House of Mugler, from Thierry Mugler. This was a controversial one. This perfume was actually themed after one of the, like athletes who shot dead his girlfriend. He said by mistake, but I don't want to go to that. But it used to be called as Pure Shot. So since he shot his girlfriend, it's not funny, but they changed the name to Pure Energy. This beautiful white bottle with the blue star. It's now getting harder to find, but the prices are still reasonable. It has a beautiful grapefruit mint combo. It's so nice, energetic, bright. Some people say they get like weak performance, but no, not with me. I get beast mode, longevity and projection from it. So Pure Shot or Pure Energy, check out this perfume. This is one of the most underrated from Mugler House and one of the most beautiful bottles as well. Next, it's gonna shock some of you, but I think I got confirmation for some of my reviewer friends. They said, yeah, this is true. Chanel's Allure Edition Blanche. This is my EDP version. I think there is also EDT. Never tried it, but it's called Lemon Cream Pie in the fragrance game. No one talks about it anymore, but this hands down is one of the most niche quality juice in designer game. Even if you find it still $150, whatever price range, it's so worth checking it out because people pay with so much more money with much lesser quality than this perfume. I gifted one to my dad. I think I have a fair bit of amount juice left here until here, and I'm good for life. Very creamy lemon and very high quality perfume. This is really on a different league. Longevity and projection are moderate, but the perfume is just absolute delight. Okay, Allure, not sport, Chanel Allure Edition Blanche. Next, from House of Dior, this is Fahrenheit Le Parfum by Dior. I keep a little bit of juice in every fragrance because I'm not going to be using all my bottles in my whole life, but this is one like fragrance I sprayed on the paper in one shop. I brought it home. After 28 days I could still smell it, and that's the potency of this juice. This is Boozy Fahrenheit. It has a very cute little bottle and a cute little cap, and this comes only 75 ml. Now very hard to find, very expensive too. Fahrenheit Le Parfum is highly recommended by me, cold weathers. Next, let me go from this side. This is very sad actually. This is one of their top sellers and then their nicest fragrance in the collection. They were selling a lot of it, I think, and it was pushed by reviewers, but actually this is one of those hyped but good fragrances. Okay, this is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. If you find it somewhere within 50 bucks, take it right now because prices are rising. I'm not trying to hype it up, but this is one really nice juice for summer. Ask around your friends, they will tell you. Next, this is one of the best bang for buck fragrance. Sadly now not just discontinued, they are releasing new ones, but this above part is gone. They only have this bottle with a tiny little cap. Okay, this is Azzaro Chrome Legend, and this is a legendary perfume because it's beast mode, tonka, apple, lavender, and I think there's also spices and tea note. This fragrance literally cannot ask for more from this price range. This perfume is so fresh. At the same time, you can wear it in the winter time. It's as long it lasts as long as Bentley for Men Intense does. So I would say thanks to Shafi Bhai for introducing me to this perfume. He has been a very good friend in the community. So the perfume, very strong. I mean, it's fresh, fruity. At the same time, it has some depth in aquatic. Okay, try it out, one of the underrated juice. Next is a fragrance not everybody's gonna like because it's a kind of different, spicy take on Prada Luna Rossa line. Prada Luna Rossa Extreme or Extreme. This is supremely expensive now. This is very, very expensive for a designer and for a Prada. But I got it because it's discontinued. The fragrance, it will shock you how long this will last. It's very strong. It got the soapy quality but dark spices mixes with that, and then it makes it very mysterious in the dark cold weather. Okay, so I urge you to go and try Prada Luna Rossa Extreme, one of the fragrance disappearing slowly from the fragrance game. Next we're gonna go with this one. They still are making this, but not the same black band quality. This is called Eau Sauvage Parfum from House of Dior. They used to make it in 2011. Mine is 2012, I think. So now they're making it with little bit white in the center. That's pretty good for all year, but this is actually the one that you want. Vetiver, myrrh, and I believe there is a lemon or something like a citrusy note up top. Very dark vetiver and very dark myrrh. Very simplistic, but good lord, it's so beautiful in the air. If you find this darker juice somewhere, I'm not gonna sell this ever or give it to anybody. This whole perfume, it is just unbelievable how good this is. Okay, so Dior Eau Sauvage Parfum, 2011 2012. Then one other thing I forgot to mention, these are not all the discontinued perfume that I'm saying are great. These are the only ones I have in collection. I'm not showing you the decants that I have. I'm just showing you the ones because there's plenty more in my decants, like they're there, but I'm not showing you because you cannot see the bottle. Next is Prada Luna Rose Up. This is Prada forget the Infusion Dome. This is one of the, I think, inspiration for Prada L'Homme, but it's so beautiful. The neroli, the iris, it's watery, lipsticky, and it's like a baby powder kind of smell also. It's just so classy. Now it's super rare. They have made a new line, but this one is now discontinued. These bottles, if you see these bottles, Prada Infusion, the iris, this one, all of them are really nice, but this one I think is one of the nicer ones. Really happy I have it. Prada Infusion Dome. Next is a fragrance that made me really sad because these bottles are absolute gems and the fragrances are super long lasting as well as very unique, smoky and natural, and they don't copy anybody. This is D Squared Hued Rocky Mountain Wood, the darker bottle. I also have D Squared Hued, but that one I think you can still find it, but this one officially is discontinued, I think. So this is very nice, woody, peppery, violets and smoky, at the same time very nature-like. And look at the bottle, it's really, they use wood, and then the glass bottle inside, one of the most articulate bottles ever, with that very niche-like small atomizer at the side. So I would say this is one of the fragrances you must collect if you're a collector in your fragrance game journey. Next is a fragrance, holy cow, this is Liege Lance de Guerlain. This is the big brother of Rome Intense, and this is cacao, bitter, like bitter cacao sort of a smell. And I would think this fragrance won't be liked by everybody at the first sniff. You really have to give it time, and once you see the dry down, very sexy. Check out my review on this one. Lance de Guerlain, I did review on this one, and then the lighter like see-through bottle as well, which is also discontinued, but they have the newer version. I haven't reviewed it. So this is called Liege Lance de Guerlain Extreme. Next perfume, Givenchy Gentlemen, and this is the bottle that got discontinued. This has honey, some animalic notes, and a lot of other notes, leather. This is not the most modern, I mean the vintage. The vintage one has a bigger writing here, but still, the newer ones, it's totally different. This perfume is something for, I would say, rough and tough men. If you like powerhouse fragrances, this is something I would highly recommend. Givenchy Gentlemen, the older bottles. Next, Aqua di Gio Essence. You got my review recently and you know the value of this. This is the best from Aqua di Gio line. Now, very hard to find. Next is a gem. I'm very proud to own it. One of my brothers sent it to me. Thanks to him, I bought it off him. This is Lanvin Avant-Garde. Okay, Avant-Garde. This is better than La Nuit de l'Homme in terms of smell. It has a beeswax note with that cardamom. It's just sweet, it's playful, it's mysterious, very long lasting perfume. Now, very hard to find. So Lanvin Avant-Garde. Next fragrance, I'm not sure if it's not available, but it's very hard to find. It's called Hypnose by Lancome for men. This is one of the bottles. I just saw the bottle, I fell in love with it. Thanks to Mark for recommending this. I really, really love it. It's just this is perhaps one of the most underrated perfumes in the designer game ever. Didn't get enough love, but those who know the value of this, check out my review on it. You will get some idea. Lancome Hypnose for men. Next is a baby. This baby I love. Midnight in Paris by Van Cleef and Arpels. This is, I think, the most beautiful bottle in my collection, hands down. It has this bands here. Look at the bottle, the way it's built. It's so dreamy. The smell is so lovely. It smells like leather. It's a beautiful sweet leather perfume. Smells a lot like Bulgari Black, but this is better. Very long lasting. I never tried the EDP, but EDT is good enough. Good perfume for cold weather. Oh, next, Gucci Rome 1. I have finished almost the whole bottle. I think a little bit, about 10-20 ml left. This is spicy, woody, pencil shaving kind of a perfume, okay? Very hard to find also. So this perfume, I think, got remade by the same perfumer in the Bentley house, Bentley for Men Absolute. I have it there. I forgot to bring it. If you do not find this one, try that one. Let me show you actually. Sorry, should have brought it earlier. This perfume, Bentley for Men Absolute. The whole black bottle, or this one, also comes in the top. This part is golden, this part is black. You can try that bottle, same perfume. So if you like woody, masculine, spicy fragrance, Gucci Rome 1. Very, very beautiful fragrance. All right, again, starting from this side, cheapy but beautiful fragrance. This is Jacques Berger Silver Scent Pure. I don't know if it's just discontinued or hard to find now, okay? But the perfume, it's really the best for people who like it. This house, but they do not like their powerhouses. This is kind of powerhouse, but more on the fruity, fresh side. This got lychee, apple, mint, tonka, a lot of these other notes. It's just so lovely. It's just easy to get, like 8-9 hours easily. But Silver Scent Pure is the best one from this line, okay? Silver Scent Pure by Jacques Berger. Next, Azzaro Visit. This is thanks to my good brother Mikalis. He said, my Greek brother, he said this fragrance is somewhat like very difficult to find now, okay? But this used to be very unknown rather, but trust me, when you smell this perfume, there is nothing like it in the market. It's supremely long lasting. Some people say something like Gucci Rush, but I never smelled that, so I cannot compare. But on its own merit, this is one of the best perfumes in my collection in terms of smell and uniqueness, okay? So Azzaro Visit, very nice bottle and sprayer, as you can see, very unique. The juice color is very attractive. I would suggest you go and find yourself a bottle. You will not regret this. Azzaro Visit. Okay, next one, Dior Parfum. Now I believe it's really hard to find now. This is darker version of Dior Intense. I think added leather and oud perhaps, but I'm not sure about the oud, but definitely there is strong leather note in this. Very animalic, very strong, and one spray good enough for 12 to 14 hours easy. If you have it on your shirt, it will last for week plus, okay? Dior Parfum. Do yourself a favor and get this bottle. Blind buy it. You may not understand it today, but after 1 year or so, 2 years, you will understand the value of this. Dior Parfum only comes in 75 ml from House of Dior. Next, Bulgari Aqua Amara. Still can be found, but prices are rising. Good perfume, not like a most unique perfume out there, but it gets compliments and it does last and project a long time. If you can get 2014 version, get it. And Amara is now officially discontinued. Next, this perfume you can still find it, but in the new formulation, new bottle. The older one smells so different. This is Paco Rabanne Excess. This is the OG. This is the reason why they made Paco Rabanne Black Excess, 1,000 other flankers, Pure Excess Night, blah, blah, blah. You just talk about it. But this perfume is so different. It is inspiration for Creed's Himalaya. I'm not gonna buy Creed's Himalaya because I have this. I'm very happy with this juice. It costed me about 55 bucks or 50 bucks rather. But this perfume is so iconic with that Zippo lighter sword. When I smell it, it's just absolutely beautiful juice. You know, people say this doesn't last. Go and try it on your skin and see how long it lasts. It's just one of the best vetiver or grassy kind of fragrance you can afford. Kind of mixed with citrus. It's the same quality of Tom Ford Grey Vetiver. Okay, I think this is better than that. Paco Rabanne XS. Next is, again, thanks to Michalis for making me love this perfume. This is Le Bleu d'Essai from House of Isimiake. They also have a flanker, Le Bleu d'Essai, I think fresh. That's also good, but this is ultimate masterpiece. Green, blue, herbaceous, strong, my god. This perfume is just sheer beauty. It's masculinity at its best. It's like nature, it's greenery, it's like a lake in the middle of a like forest. It got some oomph to it. You know, this fragrance is not just 1 to 2 hours. You wear this for the day. That's the commitment that you make. And it also gives you kind of like a very heavy cap, which is metallic, with this kind of a fashion. So find it, you know, if you can see, and see the market if you can find it. You can still have it for very reasonable price. Le Bleu d'Essai by Simiake. Oh, next. Thierry Mugler, Ultra Zest. I want to do this today because I want to finish it. Ultra Zest by Thierry Mugler. Cannot find it anywhere now. It's about $150 plus for this bottle. I bought it for 45 bucks. Can you believe that? Should have bought like a couple of bottles, hold it. But the thing is, I did not really fall in love with this juice. It's nice, casual, creamy, orange popsicle, but unique, but it's not the fragrance I want to wear every day. You know what I mean? So if you can find it somewhere, decant or something, you should be good. You don't need a full bottle of this. But if you like the bottle, eye-catching color, you can collect it for the bottle. It's collectible item. Ultra Zest, but I don't feel personally it's worth 150 bucks. Okay. Next, Invictus Aqua vintage version. Also not worth $150. If you can get this within 80 bucks, buy it. That would be a good buy. This lasts all day. The best Invictus Aqua version until now. Ooh. Next, this is called Pure Leather by Thierry Mugler. If you see the bottle, it's a little bit different because the texture of leather, but this is actually rubber. Very dark star. This perhaps is the most serious and darkest in this line. Okay, the fragrance is very expensive. This is well over $100 if you want to buy this. But is it worth it? If you do love the note of leather and you like the original Amin, this is actually gonna give you the taste of original Amin, the potency of it. I would say projection longevity is not an issue with this, but only wear this in the winter time. If you like the note of leather, patchouli, tar, all these notes, try it out. Pure Leather by Thierry Mugler. Next, Aqua Fahrenheit by Dior. This perfume is now replaced by, I think, Fahrenheit Cologne, which is a good perfume, but I do not see really good performance from that. This is a very good performer. It has nice grapefruit and the original DNA of Fahrenheit. So it's really like kind of lighter version, but this one lasts for a very long time. I just cannot, I can't believe how come such a perfume would give you such good performance. But if you find Aqua Fahrenheit, buy it. Gem of a perfume. Next is a tragedy. I had this bottle, then I had another backup bottle which was full. I recently sold it. It broke my heart. I sold it for a very inexpensive price range, but I'm glad my brother bought it from me. This is 1 million absolutely gold by Paco Rabanne. You know the worth of this now? $150 plus. And it's super rare to find. Once again, it has painted gold inside the bottle. It will protect your juice from the sunlight and any other rays of light. At the same time, sad part is you cannot see the juice level inside. You have to shake it and you have to guess. This one has an added note of oud, very Middle Eastern kind of oud added to the original 1 million. Boy, the longevity of this, it's 24 hours. That's right, absolutely gold by Paco Rabanne. Gives you beautiful packaging. Try it out. Paco Rabanne 1 million absolutely gold. Next, Fahrenheit Absolute. This is one of the darkest. Again, mixes the oud in the original Fahrenheit, and it's very dark. I follow Mark, and I think he said this is one fragrance he would wear at funeral, and that makes it dark. This and Narciso Rodriguez for Him EDT, two fragrances are very dark and kind of like tragic. Okay, if you smell this, you smell like this just for your sake. Nobody should be pleased, or you shouldn't try to please anybody wearing this. Very long lasting. Fahrenheit Absolute. Next, this perfume I think I used to see every now and then, but now getting rarer. This is from House of Givenchy once again, Xavius Rouge. This is kind of like a warm vanilla sandalwood kind of a smell with kind of like a red feel. and the sandalwood just pops up so nicely in warm weather. It warms up your skin and it just projects like a beast. So this perfume is kind of like masculine, a little bit from back of the days, but definitely worth checking out. If you like Davidoff Hot Water, you can also buy that, very similar to this, but this is better quality. Okay, Xavius Rouge by Givenchy. We don't have so many left. I think we have 6 left. Next is Dunhill for men, or called Dunhill Brown. Check out this casino or like a Las Vegas style bottle. It's very beautiful. I really love these bottles with the juice color. The cap here, atomizer is at the side. This is a fresh leather perfume. Just check out my review again. They have even like, look at the quality of this. This is pure metal. So when you smell this, it smells like a real masculine man of 90s. And the fragrance longevity is just very impressive. Very inexpensive still. Within $35-40 you can buy this 75 ml. Dunhill for men. Next is a fragrance for summer essential. This is like really good performer for summer and spring. Jean Paul Gaultier La Mole Popeye Eau Fresh. This they release every year in under different names. So this particular Popeye version, so far I found the most suited for our summers. Mint, bubblegummy sweetness, at the same time some like vanilla. Okay, but the fragrance stays pretty like projecting for 2-3 hours from this bottle. So check out La Mole Popeye Eau Fresh. Next two, let me show you together. These two are discontinued, super rare once again, from House of Giorgio Armani and the Code line. First one is Code Special Blend, Armani Code Special Blend. Other one is Code Ultimate. Okay, so I used to have I think another one, Armani Code, I forgot the name. That one was I think Lighter Take or something like that. I forgot. I sold that bottle to someone, I don't remember. So these two, Armani Code Absolute and this one is called Special Blend. These two are really darker, much longer lasting than original Code, and they add darkness like with the tobacco and some leather, some little bit of coffee cappuccino vibe in this one, the Absolute one especially. Try them out. Next one is Versace Man. This is one perfume, I would say one of the best bangs for a buck, and sadly did not get the love. I keep bringing it here because this is one of the best spicy tobacco fragrance, hands down. It's better than, I would say it's as good as Versace Oud Noir, but this has the potency that Versace Oud Noir kind of lacks. This one, evening time, at night time, very mysterious, projects so well in the air, very strong and manly. Versace Men. Last but not least, this perfume I think is not a must buy. Many of you will not get it, but it's definitely I would say Prada, one of their best creation, dark, mysterious, niche level perfume. This is called Prada Amber Intense. This is the dark bottle version, and Coach Rob 619, he said this is similar to black soap. I never smelled black soap, but it smells very creamy, like almost think of Valentino more intense. It has a chocolatey vibe. This one is a soapy chocolatey vibe. I don't know how else to explain. Very nice bottle, very rare nowadays. Okay, so this is also nighttime, cold weather. So those are some of my discontinued perfume in my collection. Sorry for the long video, but at least if you ever have time, check out, So I did not show you some of the fragrances, one other, just saw it. My recent acquisition, the 2011 Mugler Flask version. If you find the older formulation of Amin, get it. By all means, this is one of the most potent perfumes ever. Beautiful. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be doing perhaps new reviews later tonight or tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.